Hi everybody, Mark from Northeast Bass Fishing. How's everybody doing out there? Happy New Year. I just got back from my Florida trip last night. I left last Saturday, drove my mom down to Florida. It took us about 2.5 days, 1,700 miles to get down to Northport where she's staying for the next 3 months. And then I flew back Wednesday night, last night. First flight from Bradenton Airport to Baltimore, and then from Baltimore to over to Manchester, New Hampshire, and then drove back last night here and got back around midnight. So I'm back home. And you guys who may have followed some of my shorts know that I stopped and got a few goodies on the ride. I did pass the Bass Pro in Bristol, Tennessee, which if you guys have not been to that Bass Pro, it is an awesome one. It's huge, tons of baits, lots of the stuff that I like to throw, and I was actually pretty good. Now, my wife and I drive back down there in March, because we're going back down in March for a few weeks, and we go past that one. I might bring a list with me now that I know what they've got. But let me show you what I got. I got some baits from the Bass Pro in Bristol, Tennessee, at the Dick's down in Northport, and then a small tackle shop by where my mom's house is that she rented. So I'll just start with the first thing I got at the Bass Pro. I got one of the mag drafts, the 6-inch. And this is the Ghost Shad color. You guys can see that, I hope. And if you guys have been following my channel, you know that I've been, where's that scissors? Try to keep these in good a shape as I can for hanging them up. You know that I've been really, got into throwing the mag draft more the end of last season. And now when I see a color that I don't have, I like to try it out. And they had the one here I didn't have, so I grabbed it. Get that out of there. The Ghost Shad. So if you guys have been wondering what the Ghost Shad mag draft looks like, this would be really awesome, I think, in stained water. But if you guys who have never seen the mag draft before, 6-inch swim bait. It's got that magnet inside there that'll hold the hook right there. But if you want to throw this, I always just take that one hook and just kind of, they have a little slot there, and bury it and run it like that. So if you've never thrown the mag draft before, that's how I recommend you do it. And I just throw this on my swim bait rod with anywhere from 14 to 20 pound fluoro. Usually I'm in that 14 to 16 range. But that's how you throw it. Just slow roll it back. It's like you're throwing a crankbait or a spinnerbait. And I really got into this at the end of last season, so I'm going to definitely have these more in the arsenal now in the future. But that's the mag draft. If I can get that back in there. I think you got to watch out for when you take these apart. It's those staples. They always get in my finger. I didn't have this color of the mixed stick, the 110 jerkbait that I really like. This is Ghost Magic Purple. Color number 25, Spro is calling it. And I don't think I've ever seen this one before. I saw it on the shelf there, and it looks pretty good. So Ghost Magic Purple. That's your, your mixed stick 110. One of the jerk baits that I really like to throw is the mixed stick. You see it right there. Spro mixed stick on the belly. It's pretty cool. It's like a purple, pinkish. It's got a little red around the gills there. A little white on the belly. Rattles. It's got good hooks. Spro hooks are sharp. But a cool addition to my jerkbait line from Spro. I hadn't seen that one before. Nice color. And also from Bass Pro, I grabbed a couple of the 5-inch spark shads. They had a nice selection there of spark shads. This is a neon pepper. And these are two colors. I wasn't, whenever I travel and I'm not sure exactly what I've got. It's one thing when you order online, I can look and see if I got it. But these are two colors I didn't think I had in the 5-inch size. So, if I do and I have an extra pack, that's not the worst thing in the world. That's that 5-inch size of the spark shad that I'm looking forward to throwing more this year. What did I say that was? Neon pepper. Neon pepper. Nice 5-inch swim bait. And I will probably throw these on an underspin to start. I'm sure I'm going to try that tush hook with them. that core tackle tush hook. I have not thrown the 5-inch one yet. I've thrown the 3-inch and the 4-inch, but I have not thrown the 5-inch. Just started getting them, you know, this season. So looking forward to trying it out. But that's the Neon Pepper in the 5-inch Spark Shad. And I also grabbed the Silver Shad in the Spark Shad. I'll show you that up close. That's pretty cool right there. Oops, I pulled the eyeball out. Blowing that thing. I don't really worry that much about these eyeballs they put on these. You'll find like this one's actually falling off. So I could I could dab a little glue on there, keep it on there. But if you catch a lot of fish, you throw these all day. Whoops, so that one does not want to stay on. You throw these all day, you're gonna, at the end of the day, you might look and go, oh, those little eyeballs came off. And you can get new ones and put them on. I usually just take some glue. If I get one like this guy here that doesn't want to stay on, obviously whatever glue they use or however they put it on there, whatever the little sticker is on the back of it, it's not working. But there's what it looks like with no eyeball. I don't think it's going to make that much of a difference. Maybe the bass will like a one-eyed bait fish better. They'll think it's easier to go after. It's pretty cool with that black back. I like that color. Very natural looking bait fish color. So that's a 5-inch Spark Shad, Silver Shad. Another cool addition to the line. So that's what I got from Bass Pro. Stopped there on, I believe, let's see, we left Saturday here around 9. I think that was Sunday. Sunday we stopped there. I got a few baits. I could have went crazy there, but I didn't. Next time might not be. The next bait or tackle shop I stopped at was the Dick's down by where my mom's house is that she rented in. Ooh, I got another Spark Shad. Another mag draft. And this one is the Borealis Shad, which I don't think, now I'm starting to forget. I think I might have all of them, of the different colors that you can get, even though I'm sure there's more colors out there that you don't see. I'm totally holding this upside down. So that's the Borealis Shad. If you guys have never seen that color, I have not thrown this color yet. And I may look behind me and find I have it on the shelf and I just didn't remember getting it, but it's never a bad thing to have backups. If you're on a good mag draft bite, they will get destroyed, so eventually there's only so much, oh, I'm ruining this pack. There's only so much mend that you can use. This pack does not want to open. So there is the Borealis Shad. Now, as I said, I may have this on the back there and showed this to you already, but I don't remember if I did. But that same mag draft body. Sink that hook in there. But that's really cool. That green on the top, that little bit of, you know, purplish pink color. You guys can see that in the light, I hope. Really cool. Another nice looking bait. I love these mag drafts. Once I get all these, I'll be getting those, the 8-inch ones. Trying them out. Going for some real big fish. I'll put that back in the pack later. And what else I grabbed, if you guys watched the the video I did a couple weeks ago on Hell Gite, we were talking about finesse fishing. And some of you guys out there mentioned the Yum version of the Hell Gite, which I didn't have. So when I saw these there, because I looked at the Dick's down by my house and they didn't have any in the store, but this one did. So they had 5 different colors, and I'll show you what. So now I would open these up and show them to you, but then I've got to tear this, and that'll take my little hang. I want to hang these up on my shelf, so I'll just kind of show them through the pack. But this is the color I think is really the coolest one, is this Copper Creek color. So I hope you guys can get a good look at that. But when I throw these, you know, when fishing season comes next year and I throw these, I'll show them to you up close. But it's a 3-inch bait, great on a Ned. The Hell Gite is a great option to Ned bait fishing. So that's the Yum version of it, the Hell Gite, the Copper Creek, which is really nice. Another cool color is this Northern Lights color they have. Hope you guys can get a good look at that through the pack. This Midsummer Night color looks pretty neat. Looks like a brown. Got some gold flake in there. And I'll give you guys a good look at these when I throw them. This is just their earworm color. Pretty neat. Nice Clearwater bait, bed bait. And if you want to have a bait to throw on beds or spawning fish or just shallow fish or shallow cover that they can really see, especially if your water is stained, this bubblegum lemon swirl color is really cool. So that's a really cool color of that Hell Gite from Yum. Oh, what the heck! I'll open one up and show it to you. See, now I don't have a thing to hang it on. It's all right. I have little tabs I can use, or I'll just punch a hole in the packet. But here's what their Hell Gite looks like up close. I'll just show you this one. This one will show up so well. Pretty sturdy plastic, so it'll be perfect for a Ned rig. And it's just a little creature thing crawling around the bottom of the lake. And I did very well with the crazy hick ones that Jason makes. I did really good with his last year on the river. But that's a cool bait. So that's what it looks like up close, at least that color. So the other ones I'll be able to hang up still. There it is, the Hell Gite from Yum. Really pretty neat. Pretty neat. I definitely will put this into the arsenal next year. And then the last day I was there, there was a tackle shop near where my mom's house is. She rented this fine bait and tackle. And a lot of the places, you know, I'm not really a saltwater guy. I'm looking for bass stuff. So I went and checked out a couple other tackle shops that I just saw online or on my phone. And, you know, they were saltwater stuff. But I always like looking at fishing tackle, whether it's saltwater or freshwater. But this place had kind of a little bit of both. And actually a lot of freshwater stuff. And they had these bitters, which I'd never seen before. Bitters, bait and tackle, soft plastics. And then after I got them, some of my buddies said, oh yeah, they're really good, very popular down in Florida. And they did very well with some of their different baits. So I grabbed some of his creature baits. And they just I guess they just call this one the BMF. And they're very reasonably priced. And I went on the website and they have a ton of baits. And I'm kind of new to bitters baits. I'm sure you guys down south know a lot about them. Me, I've never seen them before. But as I said, a couple of my buddies had them and say they're pretty good. So I grabbed some of their creature baits. When I go back down there in March, I'll probably go across the street and grab some more. But this is their BMF. It's like your beaver style bait. And this color is green pumpkin candy gold with a chartreuse tail, which is really cool. That's a color that you know I love. It's almost like that watermelon candy color. But I can't tell. I don't know if it's got any scent. See if it says anything on there. As I said, these are new baits to me, and it's a pretty standard packaging, so just add your scent to these. But that's a really cool color. Like that flake in there. I like the chartreuse on the tail. Just pop this apart. I'll actually use my scissor here. That little, you guys have never used creature baits before, and you get that little tab in there. Pull it apart so you get a little more action with that tail. If there's a little tab on there, just pop it apart. I usually use the scissor. I don't want to tear the tail off. But I like the mold they use. It's pretty cool. It's a little different than your traditional beaver tail here. It's got a little bit of different shape to it, so it's kind of cool. So that's a BMF from Bitters Bait and Tackle. I think he even had a couple other colors there, so I will definitely go back and check some out. As I said, this is a Florida thing, so bring it up here to the Northeast and throw them around. This is the green pumpkin chartreuse silver glit. So silver glitter, green pumpkin and chartreuse. You got some silver glitter. So another good dirty water color. Flip it in weeds. Really nice colors. If you guys look on their website, I kind of just gazed over it the other day, and they got a ton of different soft plastics, and the prices are very reasonable. So if you guys have never heard of them, and you know you like the look of this, or you go on the website, I'll put a link to the website when I do this description for this video. But pretty cool. That was the green pumpkin chartreuse. So you got the chartreuse here on your tail and a couple on the bottom, and you got your gold flake and that golden, or I'm sorry, your silver glitter. Yeah, I guess it's silver. When I first looked at it, I thought it was gold, but there's definitely some silver in there. Definitely some black flake in there too. So pretty cool. Take these out one day for some flipping next year. This is a red shad with some silver glitter in it. You can see that pricing on there. That was even a cheaper one. And I think it's a 6-pack. Yeah, 6-pack. Not bad. So traditional, you know, red shad, great color, and then some silver flake in there. I like that. I do like that tail, the design they have. It's really neat. So cool looking baits. Cool looking baits. I would imagine you will see more videos on this. When I find something I like, you know, I like to try a lot of their different baits. Oh, this is a color that kind of caught my eye. This June bug with that blue tail. It's always a cool color, I thought. That June bug body, that bluish tail. It's pretty neat. Nice looking creature bait. BMF. I think we know what BMF stands for. I can guess. And here's the June bug. Excuse me, June bug bubblegum. So another June bug bait, just with a different tail color. It's got a bubblegum color, which I think is really cool. That's really neat right there. That June bug dipped in that pink. That will definitely be a dirty water option right there, because it's different. You don't see that a lot. Sometimes that's the difference of getting a bite. If you're doing the same thing a lot of other people do, and you get a little bit of a different color there, I can see that being pretty productive. And last but not least, a Candy Bug Gold Blue Glitter. I can talk. Candy Bug Gold Blue Glitter. Glitter. See if I can say that 3 times fast. So it's really, when I first looked at this, I thought it was more of a June bug, but it's a little different. But it's very cool. It's got that bluish tail. Now this one, oh, so you can really, there's actually 2 tabs you can break on there and get that tail really going. That first one, I thought it was just 1. But yeah, so you can get a lot of good action from that and this guy here. But that'll give you a lot of good action right there. I'm going to try to say this name one more time. Candy Bug Gold Blue Glitter. Candy Bug Gold. And some blue glitter in there too. Very nice, very nice. So that is the baits. That is, I can't talk today. I guess I'm a little out of practice from making videos. These are the baits that I got while I was away. So I got the Bitters Bait Company, Bitters Bait and Tackle, cool baits from the bait shop there in Northport. At the Dick's down the road from that, got some of those young Hell Gite, very nice, some different colors. You guys saw those, too. Very, very cool. A couple mag drafts, which I didn't put back in the box yet, because you guys don't need to see me do that. I'm going to make a list of the mag drafts I have and see which ones I still want to get. I think there's like maybe a trout color I don't have that I want to try. But you're definitely going to see a lot of videos of me throwing these around next year. The 2 spark shads I got. That shad color with the eyeball that keeps falling off. And that what is that, neon pepper. That shad, very cool, very cool. The other mag draft, which I did put back in the pack. That's that ghost shad color. And that Spro mixed stick. That purple ghost, purple ghost, I believe it was. Ghost magic purple. Neat color, neat color. Now I say I haven't seen this or thrown it. I'll probably open the Spro box and it'll be sitting there, but I just forgot that I got it. But gotta love a cool jerkbait color. And that's the order. So hope everybody had a great New Year's. We're here in 2024, and so this is my first full-length video of 2024. So just like to say once again, I appreciate all the support you guys have done and given me to help my channel grow. This last year, especially the last 3 or 4 months, has been great. My subscriber, watches have gone up. All my analytics have been very good, and that's because of you guys. So I really appreciate it. So I want to wish all of you a happy New Year, and I look forward to continuing with my page and having it grow. So on that note, please like and share the video. And if this is the first time you've seen one of my videos and you like the content, please subscribe to my channel. So I will see you guys soon on YouTube. Mark out.